Hey yo, que rollo mi raza? It's your boy Justin back here with a Copero video. Well, I say back at it, but I just mean like recording another video. This is our first time doing this. This blew up over the past couple of days. I mean, I seen that it's only been around like in the people's spotlight for a couple of days now, so I'm here to test it out. It's from a website called Copero, but you probably already know what it is, which is the reason why you're watching this video. But in case if you don't know, this is just a website that you can go on. It's completely for free, etc., etc. But yeah, I have not done the ideology test. If you want me to test my ideology, I'll do that in the next video. But as of right now, we're trying this one, the Conviértete Leyenda. It's basically just career mode, as y'all can see. I had to do this, had to switch it. So yeah, now we have it in this mode. I obviously nationality. How many There's not that many nationalities. I'm surprised. I'll take Mexico. All right, here we go. I will put JHE on the back. My number. I want to go number 23, but I'll go 11 for this one. Now position. Oh, I don't lie. Now I'm gonna try to keep this realistic. And what I would do. I'm not gonna go like, oh, this and that, like what I would genuinely do, IRL, what I would do. So I think I kind of want to go center back, but I'll go CDM just because that's like my best position in my opinion. I'm able, like, I do a good job at going up and going down. I will say though, I think I could also do central mid and cam, but I think I could do anything that's like up here. Striker, not so much, I'll be honest. Striker, not so much, but I could maybe like do it. You know what I mean? But not like super well. I mean, oh, instantly. This is great. My team. America. El America. Obviously, I'm staying. You know what I'm saying? Went up 9 overalls my first season, by the way. Damn. Instantly, boy. I go out on loan. Vámonos a la República Dominicana. I'm not going to Alajuelense. That is, I believe, in the Keylor Navas League. That is the Costa Rican League. I will be going. I don't actually know any of these two teams. Let me know in the comments down below which team you would like me to go to out of these two, or which one you would have wanted me to go. I'll go to this one just because. I mean, I never heard of it. Then again, I've never heard of any other Dominican teams. I'll go on loan to Atlante just because it means, you know what I mean, back in CDMX. Dang, another loan? Dude, America, y'all are fumbling me, dude. I'm doing this strictly just so I can, you know what I mean, go back to America. I'm going out on loan again. I know it sucks, but like, whatever. Back on loan to Atlante. You know what I mean, CDMX, come on, America. There we go. Finally, I'm not going to Montreal, and I'm definitely not going to Leon because Leon sucks. Like the place itself, Guanajuato and Leon is good, but nah. I'm going back to America as a 77 rated. It offers you a giant eagle across your chest. Why? Because I'm at America. Is that why? Now, what I would do, I would say no. Honestly, me personally, I would say no. It probably would have helped your like career thingy in this game, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna reject it. By the way, 30% chance against infected. That's terrible. I'm rejecting it. Oh, there we go. Copa MX. Stay at America or leave. I ain't gonna lie. 23. Been here in Mexico for a couple years now. It's time to go. But where would I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how good the Netherlands is with their their English, you know what I mean? Definitely not Spanish. We could just cut that out, get that out the way. How good is their English? Because I don't know how good their English is, I'll be honest. Like, I feel like because it's weird, because like in Europe, you would expect them to have like good English, but I'd say like in the Americas in general, let alone Mexico, like our friggin' English is way better than a lot of European nations. No diss. Let me know in the comments down below how good the Dutch are at their English, but I would just go, like, I want to go to the Eredivisie, but I'll just go to Wolfsburg, Bundesliga. You know what I mean? There's been two folks that was at Chelsea and stuff, and then they did good at Wolfsburg. You know what I mean? This sucks. Ankle sprain. Got a rhythm. Lost one. There we go. I was about to say Copa America. Copa Oro. Very good. The Gold Cup. And sign for Paris. Look. It's too early for me to go Vasco da Gama, and it's also not a good team as far as the Brazilian league goes. Like, there's a chance I could be fighting for relegation in the Brasileirão. So yeah, I'll just go to Paris. Their English is worse than the Germans, but it's not necessarily because it's bad. It's just more difficult to understand because of the accent. It's super. I know that sounded a little weird, but you know what I mean. Back to my cousin. I ain't gonna lie, boy. This career it sucks, dude. I don't know if this game realizes that Paris FC has a lot of money now. I will say, dude, going to Braga, the Portuguese, La Liga de Portugues, Liga Portuguesa. I would just stay at Paris. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not going to Lens. Lens. They was talking about Mexico. They can suck my cock. My cock-a-doodle-doo, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, sign for Sunderland, the Prem. Hey, it would be the first and I'd be the first and only Mexican they'd have. Finally, all the Mexicans would have a reason to root for Sunderland. I mean, instead of just being blindly, which, I mean, I don't blame them for. If you know what I'm talking about, you know that on Twitter somebody was like, dang, I don't have a Premier League team. Which one should I choose? And then other folks was like, dang, me too. And they all just randomly chose Sunderland. Like, it was random. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would not go to the Saudi Pro League. Brazil, I ain't gonna lie, boy. It would be cool, but, like, I'd rather stay in England a little longer. Just because I feel like it's too early to go to the Brazilian League, you know what I mean? Like, if I didn't go earlier in my career, you know what I mean? Like, why would I go now? Ooh, this is cool. Crystal Palace, Hoffenheim. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I kind of want to stay at Sunderland because Crystal Palace, like, is cool. Oh, they do have an eagle. I don't know. I feel like if I stay at Sunderland, I'd be a Sunderland legend, no? No, probably not a legend, but, like, one of those, like, throwback players. I'd be like Chicharito for Man United. But instead, it would be for Sunderland. Kind of like what Xhaka is currently. I don't know, but I kind of want to go to Crystal Palace, but I'll just stay at Sunderland, whatever. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm barely looking like the goals and assists thing. Then again, I'm a CDM, so you shouldn't expect much from me. But like 1-1, that's pretty bad even still. Look for a way out at Crystal Palace. Fewer chances of winning. It's because I'm going through a rough spell. Ooh. I'm going through a rough spell. If I want to be a legend, I got to stay and fight. You know what I mean? Got to do it. Dang, I went down, though. Stay at Sunderland, go to Torino. Torino's cool, but, like, I don't know if I'd be able to, like, you know what I mean? Like, at 33, realistically, I wouldn't be able to learn Italian. I was about to say Italy. So I would just stay in the championship. Dang, I just realized it's the championship, not the friggin' Prem. How long was we in the Prem? I ain't gonna lie, bruh. 34 years old. I'm going to the MLS. At that point, I'm just going to the MLS. There's nothing else left for me. Like, yeah, La Liga, but like me, a nigga like me, I'm going to the MLS, man. Straight up, man. Train hard, boom. Starter, 65%. That's good. Stay at Atlanta. Go to Puebla. I would never go to Puebla. I would never even go for vacation. I'm just joking. I ain't gonna lie, boy. La Frontera, Juarez. I would just stay at Atlanta. Stay Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm disappointed America didn't come back for me. And also, most of my time in Mexico, I wasn't even at America. Dang, I'd basically just be a Diego Lainez that kind of like, or not even a Diego Lainez, I'd be Cordova. That's what my career is. Cordova if he went to friggin' Europe. That's what my career trajectory is. That's bad. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Atlas does sound dope, but I would just stay in the MLS because it's the U.S. Like if there were other teams like Chicago or, you know what I mean, just in general other teams, I'd probably go to those. But Atlanta, not that bad. 737 appearances, only 11 goals and 11 assists. Four trophies though. Won 2 with America, 1 with the national team. I'm gonna lie, only 1 with the national team in this long. Dang, the national team went rough, boy. And then the assists, 6, no gooch. Also, what's this one? Championship. Oh, yeah, when we ascended to the Premier League, it was right here. It was right here. It was that year. Well, no bueno. It is what it is. Let's try again, fool. Once again, staying in Mexico. JHG this time. We're going 23, boy. All right, we're going 23. CDM, I feel like 23s is cool. It's cool for like CDM. I kind of want to do attacking midfield though, to be honest, but whatever. I mean, out of these 3, I feel like Leon would make more sense if I'm 16, but I would much rather go to Ciudad de Mexico, I ain't gonna lie. So that's where I'm going. In Atlante, I would never go to Cruz Azul. Fuck Cruz Azul. Fuck Cruz Azul. Fuck Cruz Azul. Straight up. Dude, I'm staying. I'm not going to the Dominican League. What's up with this game in the Dominican League? Leave me alone. I'm not going there. No disrespect to DR, but come on, boy. I'm not going there. And I'm definitely not going to Puebla. And I'm sure as not going to Pumas. Pumas, dude. They just lost to the MLS, to that MLS team. What was it, Charlotte? 3-0? They're the only team that hasn't scored. And I'm staying at Atlante, that's for sure. Best believe. I ain't gonna lie, though. I'm trying to leave, though. Like, stay at Atlante. MLS, though. I'm not. Nah, I'd rather stay. Ooh, 77. Look at that huge jump, by the way. Dang. Man, I'm going to Real Sociedad, boy. 22 years old. I'm going to Real Sociedad. I'm one of the best. I'm already, like, probably, like, what, like, the best player in Liga MX? One of. So yeah, Sociedad, stay, go to, I was about to say Atlanta, but no, that's Atalanta, not Atlanta. I don't know why these aren't oh yeah, y'all can see right there. Sign for Monaco. I ain't gonna lie, I'm staying at Real Sociedad. I mean, they speak Spanish, yo hablo español. Bro, I'm staying, fool. Straight up. Oh, finally, boy. All it took me was one good season at Atlante to just start popping off, boy. Even if I lose overalls, it wouldn't be the worst thing, but going up in overalls, that would take me to like superstardom. So, nutritionist, come on. No! Dang, that sucks, boy. 84. Atletico Madrid, fool. That's a big club, but I don't know, bruh. I feel like at that point, Simeone would still be at the club. Look, if Simeone is not at the club, I'd accept. But Simeone is retiring from Atletico Madrid once he's 70. All right, so I'm staying. I'm staying at Real Sociedad for sure. Starter for next period. Come on. Gotta do it. Hey, 88 though. That's not bad. Sign for Man City or Liverpool. Though I'm trying to get a move to Chelsea. I'm not trying to go to either of these clubs, but that's a massive one though. Under Maresca? Actually, nah, because Maresca probably wouldn't be at the club no more. And who knows who Liverpool would have. This is a tough one. I ain't gonna care. I'm going to Real Sociedad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm staying at Real Sociedad. Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Here's the thing, man. Bayern Munich is this weird thing because, like, apparently they had beef with Jitler, but I don't know, bro. Like they had beef with Jitler, but they also had the Nazi symbol in the thing, so it's kind of like, I don't know. Do I want to go? I sure as don't want to go to Barcelona, that's for sure. So I don't know. I feel like I go to Bayern. Screw it. I mean, like I said, we already established this earlier. Yeah, I mean, there we go. A move that I wanted. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I wish I would have gone a move to friggin' Real Madrid, but like at Bayern Munich, only 2 goals and 2 assists, 45 matches played. That's not that good. But like we won 2 trophies. That's pretty good, man. So I'm going to Chelsea though. Y'all know that's my club. Go check out the series on the channel. Stay at Chelsea, of course. Why would I leave? I would only leave for 2 clubs. Barcelona ain't one of them. Dude, 88 rated still. Dude, I'm like that. Dude, I'd probably be a meme in FIFA at this point where it's just like consistency, kind of like KDB was. There we go. +1. Sign for Real Madrid at 33 or go to their... I would not go to Strasbourg. Unless I'm young, I'm not going to Strasbourg. Because like from Strasbourg, you go to Chelsea because it's owned by Blue Co., which own Chelsea. So, dang, at Chelsea I won the Champions League, caray. I ain't gonna lie, though. I'm going to Real Madrid. I know 33, but I'm going. I gotta go. I gotta go, man. Train hard, reduce the load, boy. Training hard. Yes! There we go. As a starter, 2-2. Boy, my stats suck. I ain't gonna cap. My stats suck. I must be some sort of defensive machine or something. I just realized I was at Chelsea for 4 years. That's pretty good. But yeah, I'm staying in Madrid. You know what I mean? Trying to become something. You know what I mean? I just want to be remembered. Copa del Mundo con Mexico, caray. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna mention this earlier, but with Mexico, we was doing terrible. Only 2 Golden Cups in like freaking 20 years type you know what I mean? Like, it was looking bad. But finally, we win some big. You see, I feel like that would establish me as a legend. First ever Copa del Mundo con Mexico. First ever World Cup for Mexico. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Shout out to the Turkish league. Dude, they just signed Mohamed Salah. IRL. Like, it just happened like today or yesterday, something like that. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I like Aston Villa, the Astron Villains, but Real Madrid is Real Madrid, fool. I gotta stay. I got to stay. And at 36, 86 rated, that's crazy. Ooh, from the mental pressure. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Southampton, once again, I told y'all. You mean they got a lot of Mexican fans. You know what I mean? I'll go to Southampton for like a cool year, but I want to go back to Liga MX, though. That's what I want. Championship or the MLS? I ain't gonna lie, boy. Miami sounds cool. Well, not Miami, Orlando, but you know what I mean. By that point, I'd have kids. You know what I mean. We go to Disney. You know what I mean. All that, and then go back to Mexico or go to Cincinnati. I'll be honest. I don't know what's in Cincinnati. I'll probably just stay at Orlando. I ain't gonna lie. Orlando, Florida, caray. And there it is, almost 1,000 appearances, 35 goals, 29 assists as a CDM, by the way. Mostly defensive, I'd imagine. Because if I wasn't mostly like a super defensive like CDM, I probably wouldn't be like, it wouldn't be nothing crazy. By the way, ending my career off at 77, that's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. 1.9 mil, 77 rated at 40. Like right when I retired, that don't sound bad at all. I ain't gonna care. But yeah. The submarine, boom, there it is. All right, let me just take a little screenshot. You know what I mean? I'll be honest, that is not bad at all. No bad, my French. But let's do another one. All right, once again, starting in Mexico. JHE number 23. This time we're doing Cam. Rafael Vega Taish. Here we go. Free agent, 16 years old, academy. Out of these 3, I feel like realistically, Pachuca and Chivas are way closer than Tigres. But I'm going to Tigres, all right? Because I'm definitely not going to Chivas. Even though Chivas is super close to Michoacan, I was still, and Pachuca would be dope. Ooh, actually, they do a lot of stuff with talent. A lot of talent-related stuff, but I want to play with my cousin, you know what I mean? I want to play with Ociel. So I'm going to Tigres. I was just about to say, like, hey, Pachuca, you know what I mean? Boom! First year. See, that's what happens when you get that family connection. I'm staying at Tigres, obviously. I didn't even think of that. They're also a massive club that, you know what I mean, fight for trophies. I don't know if the simulation knows that, though, for, like, Liga MX, but I guess it does. That's probably why there's not that many more leagues. Only 7 games that year? Hey, we won another title. Your boy has won 2 titles. I ain't gonna lie though, Atlante, it's either on loan to Galaxy or Atlante, and I don't like LA. And I mean, I don't like LA, but also going back to the US, that don't sound that bad. I don't know. This one's actually kind of tough. I'm definitely not going to New England. That's out of the question. Atlante. I feel like there's been a lot of Atlante in this video. And realistically, if I'm able to go on loan to the US, like I would take it, even if it's LA. Like LA is not like all that bad, but I just don't like LA. I ain't gonna lie. Going on loan to Monterrey, sign permanently for LA Galaxy. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief, but I ain't gonna lie, boy. Tigres fans would hate me for doing for doing the move. I don't know, bro. I want to stay in Liga MX, and I'm definitely not going to Pumas. That's for sure. Dang, I should have chose I should have chose Atlante. See, that's why you don't go against the team that gave you everything, even if it was in a past lifetime. Yeah, I'll just go on loan to Tigres. They're probably gonna want me to sign though. You are back at your club and will be part of the plans if you still want to leave. There's two offers. Dude, I'm going to America. 21, yes. Oh, man. America. They want me 77 rated. I just realized out of nowhere your boys. Well, actually, not out of nowhere. Because it's been like a steady increase. Like, first year, I went up 8. Then I went up by a little bit. You know what I mean? Like a good 6. Actually, no, that's 8 again. Dang, it's because like from 50 to 58, you know that's 8. But from 58 to 64, it doesn't feel like that big a jump, but it is. And then I went up by 5, and then I went up by a lot though from 69. That's a plus 6. It's not that much compared to the first 2 seasons, but 77. It says right here, starter injury. Man, I want to be a starter, boy. Come on. Yes, there we go. Yes, very good. Then sign. Dude, I'm not going to Cruz Azul, and I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't feel too safe in Russia. Like, shout out my boy. Shout out the man himself. Absolute stud. You know what I mean? President of Russia. Because obviously Russia is very democratic. Super democratic. You know what I mean? Shout out my boy. He is a real deal BA. Bad A. You know what I mean? But I'm not going. I'd rather stay at America. Yeah, I mean, trying to become a legend. Oh, I just realized we won the CONCACAF Champions League. Ooh, I could either gain or lose. This is a big gamble. Yes! That's, you know what I mean? That's how you become elite, though. That's how you get a move up out of here. Cruzeiro, boy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. 24 years old. I kind of want to win some big with America, though, at that point. Like, realistically, if I'm super high rated like this, I'll be honest, Monaco, it's not even in France. Like, it's super close to France. Like, it's basically France, but not really. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below if that's, what's it called? If that's controversial. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Cruzeiro would be dope. But, nah, I'm staying at America. I'm trying to win the Club World Cup with them. You know what I mean? That's hype-ish. Boom, another cup. No league title kind of sucks, though. Ipswich, boy, go to the Prem. The fans were angry about your performances and start questioning your place in the team. Bitch, I'm 86 rated. I'm 85. I went down by 1, but just 1. And look at that. I went 27 and 20. That's the most I've done in any season ever. Goals and assists. Get out of here. Suck my cock. You know what I mean? At that point, fans are ungrateful. I was at 51 mil. I went down, though. That sucks. But that's also because I went on a move and bam. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Like, realistically, from RB Leipzig, I could go to Real Madrid a lot better than going to Bayern Munich to Real Madrid. But Bayern is a huge team. And like I said already, you know what I mean, the whole Jitler thing, I already chose him before. So why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Only 1 season in the Prem. That does suck, though. I ain't gonna care. Why would I, like, boy, I'm staying at Bayern. Why would I leave? Look at that. We won the Champions League. Why would I leave, man? Boom, 2 back-to-back DFP Pokals. Your family has to return to your country. Dude, I'm not going to Chivas. I'm not going to Chivas. Dude, I'm not doing it. I'd rather lose 5 overall, straight up. I'd rather do that. Suck my penis. Chelsea, let's go. It sucks, though, because in this one, it almost feels like, not perfect, but it would be like a cool thing. Ooh, we haven't gotten this yet. This is crazy. Decide the World Cup final. Now, the way that I do it, IRL, I always go left. They say right is right, but every time I've said that, it hasn't worked. Yes! And we win the mother flipping World Cup, and I won the Prem. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds pretty Ballon d'Or worthy to me, boy. I won Mexico the World Cup. Me! I did this decisive penalty, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Dang. Signed for Milan, AC Milan. You already know I respect it. I got a series coming up soon that I already been recorded. It's already finished. So, yeah, let me know if y'all want that series out, like, soon, or if I could take my time with it. You know what I mean? If you made it this far into the video, comment some about what I just said. But I'm staying at Chelsea, obviously. Chelsea. Boom. 3 trophies domestically, looking amazing. Publicly criticized the coach after tough defeat in the locker room. Turns tense. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I'm not going to Como. Like, shout out Como. But, like, I want to be a Chelsea legend, so I just apologize, man. Only 11 games. Ooh. And then 17 games prior to that. It's looking bad. It's looking bad, man. I'm staying at Chelsea, though. I'm not leaving. Not unless I could go back to Liga MX. But, like, for a team that I actually want to go to. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to Chivas. Straight up. Retire already? La Liga 2? Not that bad. Yeah, let's go to Spain. You know what I mean? Let's go to Spain. Doesn't sound that bad. Come on. Going up. Ooh, that's bad, though. That's because of my age. Ooh. Stay at Granada, go to Leganes. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I would just go to the one that's, like, the place that's the nicest. I don't know where that would be. Let me know in the comments down below which of these 3 is, like, the nicest place to, like, live at, or just which is the nicest. But I'll probably go to Leganes. I'm just choosing it just because it's the only one of the... Well, I also know Granada, but still. To me, it just kind of has, like, a little more aura, you know what I mean? Like, the badge. This one also has some aura, so I'll choose it. Not going back to Liga MX and not going to the MLS, that does suck. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Like here, that's, like, not perfect, but that's, like, a good career. You know what I mean? It's like 25 years old, then get a move right here. That's pretty cool. Even though, like, the circumstances of me leaving was bad, it's cool. You know what I mean? Others have left on bad circumstances, just like Memo Ochoa. Then at Bayern, you know what I mean? Like, look at those numbers, though. I was dropping 13 and 11, 12 and 10, 26, 19, 27, 20. I did friggin' 50 goals and, like, what is it, like 40 friggin' assists in 3 years. And they was mad at me. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. America. I know how the fans are, but, like, come on, boy. Like, I'm basically, like, an upgrade of... Who was our previous cam? What's his name? Friggin' Valdez. Yes, I'm an upgraded version of Valdez, and they was still going at me. And it's like, Valdez was nowhere near these numbers. Like, suck my cock, you know what I mean? And at Chelsea, that's pretty good, though. I really picked it up once I went to Bayern, though. Like, look at that. Bayern did great, but Chelsea is where I really made it happen. Like, look at that. Three league titles in a row. 1 Champions League and friggin', what's that? FA Cup? Yeah, that's the FA Cup, because I don't think they got the Carabao Cup in this. Anyways, those have been my 3 careers. Let me know which one y'all like more. In the description below. I've also done other ones. I might show y'all in the next episode if y'all want what my other previous career looked like. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye. See y'all later. Peace. This game is really fun. Let me know if y'all want to see this again.